The more we get older, the more things that we did as kids don't even feel the same no more. So when you were a kid, you can do things like gaming for a couple hours. Now you're an adult, you just don't have that desire no more. I mean, yeah, you can play the game here and there, but it doesn't feel as exciting no more when you was a kid. It's like the new feeling just wears off, you know what I'm saying? Like, for example, GTA Online. Some of us as kids played that game to death when it came out. And it's just like now, since they've been milking the game for so long, we don't have that same new feeling no more. Now, I'm not trying to say that gaming is fully dead or anything, but it's just like when you get older, you have more responsibilities. Sometimes you don't have time to be on the game. Then when you do be on the game, you spend most of the time on the cell phone. You spend more of your time on TikToks, just scrolling, and other things like that. But it's like, things change. Like, don't you ever notice how you get on the game and you don't feel that excitement, but you're just logging in the game out of habit? Because you played that game for so long that you just log in out of habit, and then you don't have that same fulfillment that you had before when you was a kid. But do you really want to know why? The key word is that you've matured. You got older. You got more wiser. You're more experienced with things like that. And it's not even just with gaming in general. It's like with other things you did when you was like a little kid that still, don't have that fulfillment as you got older. Another thing I do want to call out is that when we was kids, we didn't even have phones. The only thing we had was the gaming console itself. We didn't really have phones. We just played the game, hopped on, we played with somebody from school or on the game, and we had fun and had all the laughs. But it's like, things change as you get older. Now imagine this. You was a kid, you say, you light up fireworks for the first time. That feels so frustrating and so new because it's completely new. You're not experienced as a kid, but now as an adult, it's just like, the fun is still there, but the same feeling before is not there no more. Because when you was a kid, you always had to rely on your parents to buy stuff for you, You needed a parent to buy such and such game, this and that. But when you get older, it's just like, it's different now. It's just enough to make a grown man cry. Because, those memories, they aren't going nowhere. Those memories will contain in your heart. They will always be with you. And you will never forget the memories. That's how strong it was back then. But then again, life goes on regardless. Time passes by. Gaming was a good thing back in the days when we was kids. But it was some issues with the gaming companies ignoring their fan base, like Roblox, Volition, and Rockstar Games. They did things that fans did not ask for. They doing things that's like ruining the game for people, Because Roblox was a big hit back then. From 2016, 2017, all of that. All the popular games on Roblox aren't really, as popular no more for real. Because we're getting older. But more of the story, you have to accept the situation and accept that time went by. But at the same time, just don't let nostalgia fool you. Because we often miss, the late night with our friends, staying up late. We miss discovering things for the first time. And that was the really, really, really exact beauty of gaming. But I feel like if a game isn't fun to you no more, or gaming in general isn't that fun, it's best to try new things. You can't really force yourself to play the game, and it's not fun when you're just scrolling on TikTok and watching videos instead of playing the game. And it's okay to think about the memories you had with Roblox, GTA, Saints Row, or whatever game you played when you was growing up. Because them games made your entire childhood. Because not everything lasts forever. Not every feeling lasts forever as well. But the moral what I'm trying to say is basically like, you have to accept things for what it is. But you know what? I'll say it straight up. Gaming is not supposed to feel the same at every new age you achieve. The excitement changes because people change, and that's just straight up. That's a normal part of growing up from being, a kid. You're an adult now, you're getting older.
This time I'm not just